It is Wednesday, April 1st, and it's another beautiful day for some baseball. And in this video, we are not fooling around. We're taking the 4 best player props on the entire slate. And I'm also going to be telling you who exactly is going to be hitting a home run on Wednesday. And then we're going to follow that up with the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now before we get rocking and rolling and diving into all these plays for Wednesday, April 1st, make sure you're going ahead and smashing that like button, because if we get 100 likes on this video, one of you will be getting $100 if and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes. I absolutely love today's play, so make sure you're smashing that like button and commenting below so you're in the run for all of that money. And I do this every day, so go on ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do down below, visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways for you to get more free plays, ways for you to lock in these plays for free. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's break down what we did. Did not record a video for Tuesday. Monday, it got late. The lines weren't out. I was super tired after a very long weekend. So I fell asleep, didn't get the plays out, dropped some free plays for you guys over there on Winible, and we had a pretty successful day. Now, Sunday, we hit a 20x player prop play. Monday, no success at all. So we reevaluated things on Tuesday, and I'm going to start giving you guys some safer 2-mans as well, so that way you don't have to go through the drought with us. Sometimes with those 6-mans, we're going to have a drought, but we're going to hit a 20x play. But with those 2-mans, we cashed both taco plays that we had in store for us here on Tuesday. We had Trey Turner and Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown, we loved his strikeout line right where it was. As you can see, we had him over 6.5 there. He had the taco there, 4.5 on Prizepicks. We cashed both of those. And then we had Kevin Durant and Brandon Woodruff on the other one. I just wish Prizepicks would let us put some more money on those tacos, but they do not allow it. And as you can see, this is exactly what we had. Brandon Woodruff, 5.5 strikeouts. Kevin Durant, 41 PRA, dominated my New York Knicks. Trey Turner got his hit. Hunter Brown, what an absolute stud. 8 strikeouts in that game. He looked phenomenal. The Red Sox look bad. The Astros dominated. And then this was actually Monday's cheat sheet in the NBA. So I drop these every single day over in Winible for absolutely free. Make sure you're going down below. Visit my buddy Stan. He's got ways you can get these every day for free. It's as simple as that. I locked them in straight at a little bit less, and then I sometimes dabble and I'll pair them up, but I like to lock these ones in straight. I recommend you take them out and use them as parlay pieces. We do have great success in the MLB. On Tuesday, for instance, we locked in every single game. It was like $1 to win $1,500. And I know that because I only put $1 on the MLB play for Tuesday. It had 15 lines on it. We went like 13 for 15. The Orioles screwed us, and the other team is slipping. The Mets. The Mets screwed us. The Mets looked absolutely horrible on Tuesday. I'm glad we didn't take them at all in premium, but they looked really bad. So we have great success on these cheat sheets. And if you just locked in every single MLB play on Tuesday that I sent out in the cheat sheet, locked them in straight, you would have made insane profits. We went, like I said, like maybe it was 12 for 14. All the games we lost 2. That's the gist of it. And then one of my favorite pitchers to target in the MLB every single game, especially against a struggling Boston Red Sox, Hunter Brown cruised over 8.5 strikeouts there. This was the play on Monday. We did smash this play. Arizona Diamondbacks, I love them in this spot. We also had Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte on Monday paired up for our 4-mans and 6-mans. They cruised through that pretty early in the game, but they were paired up with players that did not hit, unfortunately. Like I said, we hit that 20x play on Sunday. And then this was on Tuesday. We had the Blue Jays first 5 innings minus 0.5. I was a little bit worried, but they got it done for us in the 5th there, scoring 2 runs, cashing us out 5,000 to win 8,000 on that one. And then we had this beautifully crafted, I call this build your own Nerfy, because we don't take the game Nerfy, even though just about every single one of them would have cashed. We built it ourselves, and I absolutely love doing this. We had the Red Sox not to score a run in the first. minus 500. The Brewers not to score run in the first, which this one actually wouldn't have cashed because Tampa Bay did. We had the Brewers not to score one and the Rockies not to score one. Built all together, minus 106. Absolutely beautifully crafted. Those Nerfies would have only been like a minus 150, and one of them wouldn't even have cashed. So I absolutely love doing that. I love building my own Nerfies sometimes, and that's exactly what we did. But we're going to have more on Wednesday. We're going to lean heavy on the books here. Less hitting props on Wednesday over in premium just because this pitching slate is absolutely chef's kiss. We have some dominant pitchers on the mound. We have 2 of them in store for you in this play. Let's get into the free plays. Let's break them down and let's talk some baseball. Now, before we break down this one, I do need to say one last thing so YouTube does not come after us. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We'll talk about them later. I do receive a commission. It's a great way to support the channel, and you get some free coin in your pocket when you sign up with the codes that I provide you, and free premium as well. So it's a win-win all around, and I absolutely love all of the support that you guys give me in that area there. Now, what do we like here on Wednesday? We love Chris Sale. Now, I already had given out the winnable play, the play that we're going to talk about in here. The lines weren't out yet. As I'm recording, I hope they drop because Outlier, I like giving you guys this visual. If I have to, I'll use ESPN, but forgive me. I live on the East Coast. I don't want to stay up till 2 in the morning doing these. This is ridiculous. I'm hoping they get better at releasing these lines. Maybe I will stay up a little bit later so you guys can get these green and red bars here. But I did drop this play already on winnable. We had Chris Sale over 6.5. Now, his line did actually come out at 7.5. Kind of figured it would. I was hoping for 6.5. He hasn't done it yet this season. As you can see, in his first start, he only got 6. So I was kind of hoping that we got a break here with 6.5. But honestly, guys, the two pitchers in this video, I am going to ladder. So pay attention. Take him at the line that they give you, 7.5. I'm laddering Chris Sale up to 10. So take the 7.5. I'm doing 9 and 10. He's probably going to get 11. I honestly might, since his line is 7.5, ladder him up to 11. Now, what does a ladder mean? It means that over 7.5, you do like a whole unit. Over 9, you do 0.75. Over 10, half a unit. 11.25 units. Okay, so as it goes up, the odds will get better. It'll be plus money, and you can put less money on that play. This is exactly what I'm talking about. 10.5 is plus 437, plus 9.5 here, 242. So ladder it up, boys. I promise you, he's going to have an absolute monster outing against these Oakland Athletics, who are just, I feel bad for him at this point. We did have them to win here in the cheat sheet, so they did get their first win of the season. They're struggling, though. Nick Kurtz, one of their best players on the team, is not doing good at all right now. They're 27th strikeout percentage. Horrible. 98th percentile in the league. They have not been 11.7 strikeouts per 9 innings. They've striken out. They're what, 3-1? Or 1-4 now, I believe they are. They've striken out 57 times since the opening day. They are not a good hitting team right now. They're not a good team overall. They got some bright stars in their lineup there, but it's just overall not putting on a good performance whatsoever. And that Chris Sale, he's going to absolutely dominate in this game. I love the Atlanta Braves in this game. I think that Chris Sale is going to have an absolute monumental start in this one. I like him on the low side, 9. I honestly do think he gets up to about 11, maybe even 12 in this one, depending how long he goes. I think he's going to have a pretty long leash in this one. When he got 6, it was opening day. I believe he pitched till about the 5th or 6th inning in that one. So getting about 1 strikeout per inning. I think he's probably going to get a couple innings in this game where he gets 2, maybe even strikes out the whole side. So we love Chris Sale in this matchup. Over 7.5 strikeouts. Now, the next player we have to talk about is Paul Skeens. We all know how bad of a showing he had in his first outing, getting pulled in the first inning. It was a disgrace. It is not like him, and I honestly think this is going to set him up for one of the biggest games of this whole entire 2026 season. I think this one right here is going to set the tone. As you can see, the 26th, 1 strikeout, and they lost to the New York Mets, who just got their butt whooped on Tuesday. And I think Paul Skeens is going to come for throats here on Wednesday. As you can see, good data overall, too, against the Reds, getting 8 and 7. Love him for this 6.5. With that chip on his shoulder, I'm laddering him up to 10. I'm super happy his line is 6.5. I think that's only really because versus the Mets, he had such a bad outing. I think his line should be set at 7.5 as well, but we are going to take that all day long. Now, the Cincinnati team hasn't struck it out as much as Oakland A's. Oakland A's actually just set a record with those 57 strikeouts, like the most in the modern era to start the season ever. So it's rare that it's 57. I think they're going to still struggle there, especially against a pitcher like Chris Sale. The Reds, not as bad. 12 strikeouts in 3 games. They haven't really faced too many high-caliber pitchers, though, and I love Paul Skeens to get absolute revenge on what he did in game 1. I think he's going to come out super, super strong here. 95th percentile in strikeouts. We all know how good he is. I don't really need to talk him up too much. 2025 rank, 25th in strikeout percentage was the Cincinnati Reds. In their last 30, though, they're doing pretty well against the strikeout. But now with Paul Skeens, called this one a gut feeling. I like him for up to 10 strikeouts in this one. 6.5 is golden. I do think he probably gets up to 8. If I said 12 strikeouts, I meant 10. I'm going to ladder him up to 10. I'm going to take that little bit of risk there on those ones. It's not showing me those lines yet. It's super early still, but I love 6.5. Think he gets about 7 to 8 in this one, and I'm going to ladder him up to 10 in case I'm right and he's super pissed off and he's just mowing guys down. So we're taking Paul Skeens in this matchup against the Reds over 6.5 strikeouts. And now for the part that's somewhat annoying. I have to use ESPN. Can't show you guys green bars, but they get a phenomenal matchup against the Rockies once again on Wednesday. And Jesus Sanchez is playing phenomenal baseball. He's probably going to clear over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs with his bat alone, getting 2 hits in this one like he has just about every single game so far this season. He did it in the last game. 2 for 4 in that matchup where they won 5-1. I like them to win again on Wednesday. The Rockies, they just struggle. Their ace is on the mound, but it's Kyle Freeland. He is not good at all. He's got a 4-point-something ERA on the mound. He is not going to be able to do much against the Toronto Blue Jays. Like I said, I think Sanchez could probably get this with just 2 hits alone, but he's also the team leader in runs scored. He gets on base and then he gets hit in, and that's exactly what we're going to correlate with. But he scored 4 runs there in the last 7 days, 4 in the month of March. So 4 runs total this season. He's also got 3 RBIs in the last 7 days as well. So he does hit guys in. He's the number 2 batter on the Toronto Blue Jays. I like them to have another big game here on Wednesday. We love targeting the Rockies. Give me Jesus Sanchez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And like I said, he's probably going to end up with 2 hits, maybe even scoring a run. Wouldn't hate you if you took it for over 2.5, but we love 1.5 here for Jesus Sanchez. And we could take Vladdy. We could take even George Springer. George Springer has been struggling a little bit. And one thing I love about taking Kazuma Okamoto here in this spot, not only the fact that he's batting 300, he leads the team with home runs with 2. He's playing phenomenal baseball. But like we saw on Tuesday, when the game gets late in the innings and situations happen and Vladimir Guerrero is at the plate, they walk him. They walk him on purpose, and that brings them right to Kaz to go ahead and knock in the runs. I think Kaz is going to have plenty of opportunities in this game to hit Jesus Sanchez in, and we love him in this matchup. He's a rookie. Both of them are, according to what I found here. He is a rookie, and in his last 7 days, he's got 5 hits at 15 at-bats. He's scored 4 runs. He's got 2 RBIs, 2 home runs. He's playing phenomenally. Now, he does have 6 strikeouts, so that is a risk. But going up against Kyle Freeland, I'm really not too worried about it at all here. And these 2 players, showing them on ESPN, yes, they don't have the green bars, but they've gone over this number in just about every single game. And on top of that, they're both rookies, so there's no data against Freeland anyway. But I absolutely love Okamoto in this one. I love Jesus as well. I think this tandem is going to be the best pairing on the slate here for Wednesday, especially in a slate that's heavy pitcher dominated. And we love these two to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, before we get into the other plays, make sure you go down below. Visit my buddy Stan. He's going to bring you over here. The W at the top there, that where it says VIP picks, there's a free plan as well. That's where you get your cheat sheets every day. You get bonus free plays every day. You get everything ape for absolutely free right there. Free Discord as well. Great community. Just go on ahead, join the free plan, get your feet wet, see what we have to offer. And if you want free premium, this is how you do it. MyBookie and Bovada, you sign up with the codes here. MyBookie's banana, code banana. Just use the links in the Stan.store. Sign up for either of those sports books, legal in 45 states, if not more, 47, I believe, for MyBookie. And you get a free 60 days. One that I want to highlight here, a new affiliate for us, Polymarket. It's legal everywhere, all 50 states. Now, the only downside with Polymarket, and I'm going to tell you straight up the jump, if you're a parlay bettor, you can't do it. But there are tons of options. Single straight bets are the best bets overall anyway. And if you're in premium, you'll get free 30 days there. We drop a ton of straight bets over there for the sportsbook plays. You can lock them in on Polymarket. And it's actually a great app. You can bet on just about anything, like when's Donald Trump going to invade another country or whatever the hell you want to bet on. But it's all there in Polymarket. Use code FFAPE, and you can get that free 30 days of premium and a $20 deposit welcome bonus there. Spitting out my words is hard. And a $20 welcome bonus on Polymarket with code FFAPE. And on top of that, right now there's a wait list. And you get to skip the line with that code. So get on over there, get into Polymarket, use code FFAPE, and get your free 30 days of premium plays. We've been having tons of fun locking them in. I give a free Polymarket play out every single day as well over there on the Winible. And I highly recommend for that player prop that I just showed you. There's tons of different options, as you can see right here on your screen. But I recommend Sleeper because you get a free $20 and a $100 deposit match. Or ONYX odds with code FFAPE, you get $15 without depositing. And when you deposit just $10, you actually get $150 right now. Those are the two that I highly recommend, probably the most. But there's tons of options if you want a free 30 days per sign up. All of those, Polymarket, Sleeper, and below. Everything is 30 days. MyBookie and Bovada is a free 60 days. So take advantage, get your free premium, and sign up for one of them. Like I said, I really recommend Polymarket and Sleeper right now. Get your feet wet, see what we're doing. And Polymarket, I give a free play every day. Now let's get back and talk about who's going to hit a home run on Wednesday. And here's who we like to hit a home run on Wednesday. Heliot Ramos going up against Nick Pivetta of the San Diego Padres with like a 14 ERA. It's absolutely astronomical. He is not doing well at all. He's actually 0-1 with an 18.00 ERA. He hasn't given up a home run yet, but I think that's going to change on Wednesday. The San Francisco Giants, they got a pair of them on Tuesday, Matt Chapman being one of them. I like him in this game as well. You could mix him in a little bit, but I do like Heliot Ramos. He hasn't gotten one this season. The big number 3 hitter there for the San Francisco Giants. I just think he's due. There's not many games to pick from in this one. If you don't like this one, stay away. He is batting 333 in yesterday's game, but only a 214 overall, 0 home runs. But I think he's due, so we're going to take Heliot Ramos here on this one. And here's the sportsbook play of the day. We got the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. We're mashing them up together. I think the Braves are going to run through the Athletics with Chris Sale on the mound, and I think the Blue Jays are just going to straight up flatline Kyle Freeland. So we're taking them, pairing them up for a nice minus 104 payout. And there's the 4-man. We got Skeens over 6.5. Sale, I did right up to 7.5. Jesus Sanchez and Kazuma Okamoto. Love that 4-man. And if you guys wanted to take a little bit of risk with the home run play, go on ahead. You also can get the other 2 for absolutely free because we do a 3-man in the home run department every single day. I dropped that over on Winible for you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't foresee Wednesday being a huge home run hitting day. We'll have to analyze the slate, see what we really like in that regard. But Jesus and Kazuma Okamoto are probably my favorite pairing on the day. And then I think Skeens, like I said, he's just going to come through, get absolute revenge all the people that were talking shit last week are going to have to eat their words in this matchup against the Cincinnati Reds. Think he's going to have an amazing outing there. And then Chris Sale, I do believe that he'll probably get up to 11 strikeouts. I love him in that matchup against the Athletics there. So that's what we got for you guys. Atlanta Braves, Toronto Blue Jays, easy wins there. Lock it in. Make sure you're going on over to Winible. We are cruising. And like I said, I think we're going to be about 12 or 13. We lost 2 games. Out of the whole entire slate on Tuesday, we got 2 games wrong. That's insane. So make sure you get the cheat sheet before you miss out and we go 15 for 15. That's all I got for you guys for Wednesday. Hopefully you guys like the video. A little bit different. I need these lines to come out earlier, man, so we can really feast. But thank you guys for all your time. Get on over to Winible and get more plays every day. I'll see you in the next free play video.